Okay, girl, I'm all ears. What happened? I thought that we left him in 2022. But here we are. It's January, whatever day. And we're talking about him because he called you. Don't they always call? Like, seriously? My patience is running thin. I'm gonna do your makeup because we are going out today. It is a girl's day. But while I do your makeup, you and I are gonna have a little chit chat. So, yes, you will be hearing my mouth and my thoughts on this because that is what friends are for. But I also would love to hear why you decided to bring him into this new year with us because I was really looking forward to never seeing him again. And also, you deleted him from social media, right? Right? No. Because you want him to see your stories today. Okay. Well, in that case, is it to make him jealous? Okay. What I can do, I can promise you, you're gonna look so cute today. So, with that being said, I am only doing your makeup because one, it's a girl's night, and two, we're gonna make this loser realize your worth as you realize your worth and realize you're too good for him in the first place, so that everything you're posting is for you and not for him. By the end of this night, he will be blocked. Yep. And you know why? Because you do not need to prove anything to him. And we're gonna make sure of that, yeah. Trust me. Okay. I have all of the things that we need. All of the things in this bag. And also a few things on the outside because they just didn't fit. Obviously, the bag is packed. You know, I always try to bring as much stuff as possible. But I did bring my favorite fragrance mist from Bath and Body Works. Fairy Tale. It smells so good. And it's gonna make you smell really, really good. For all of the baddies out there just waiting to meet you tonight. So there's that. And then I was also thinking I could do your hair and put it up in these pins. I thought that these pins were really cute. So I'm thinking like one here and one here. I don't know if I'm gonna do an updo on you. I probably will leave like some curls out. Do an updo, leave your bangs out. Put your bun up here and then just kind of like, yeah, it's gonna look really cute. Okay. And of course I have my brush so that I can brush your hair. Take out those knots that you just decided to come here with. And of course, this facial spray we're gonna start your face with because it just feels really nice and refreshing. And you deserve that. Your skin deserves it. Looks a little dry, so no worries, I got you. You see, this is why we have to drop him. You're distracted. You're too distracted to do skincare. You're too distracted to brush your hair. And it's just giving, I can't function because I'm giving all of myself to somebody who doesn't deserve it. That's what it's giving. It's giving tired. Yeah, you look a little flushed. You look flushed, and we gotta work on that because you really are so beautiful. And I'm not just saying that because you're my best friend. I'm saying that because it is the truth. And you're gonna see that tonight when we go out. Everybody's gonna see you. And then you're gonna see you. That's the most important part. Okay? Great. So let's get started. And begin. First, I'm gonna spray your face with this. Okay, so close your eyes. Good. Perfect, perfect. And I'm gonna put your hair up because I do not want it in your face while I'm doing your makeup. So hold on. I brought a scrunchie. So just let me gather your hair. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So you look good. You look good. Hair's out of your face. And let's put this primer. So you already know I love e.l.f. I think it's great. And this one is Poreless Face Primer. I like this one. I think it's really nice because, you know, sometimes, especially when your skin tends to be a little bit fine, like you have the fine lines and stuff, this will be nice to fix that. So yeah, it says this multi-purpose primer preps your skin and fills in fine lines so that makeup goes on evenly for a long-lasting matte finish. You know I love the matte finish. For you, it'll be really nice because you're gonna be nice and moisturized today. Okay, so let's go right ahead and use this. I'm just gonna take 2 pumps. That's all you need. Just letting you know because I feel like you tend to overuse things. That's why you're always running out and asking me for makeup. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. Yay. Okay, I can already see a difference. So now that that's out the way, I'm just gonna let that sit for a second as I get the Beauty blending sponge. You have my undivided attention. Please let me know what happened that you decided to get back into contact with this being who we discussed was no bueno for you. Just for the under eye, yeah. Right. We did talk about him being very rude to you. You also mentioned that he made you feel less than. Didn't he kind of talk to other females all the time? Yeah, exactly. You know, funny enough, whenever you guys get back to talking, you talk to me less. And I should have realized that because yesterday, the day before, and the day before, you seemed a little bit unavailable. And it crossed my mind that maybe you were talking to him again, but then I thought to myself, no, she wouldn't do that because we definitely rang in the new year strong, like empowered, beautiful, sexy, rebellious, and we said to each other like that wasn't gonna happen. No way. We were not going to bring fuckboys into 2023. I just remember it like it was yesterday because it was almost like it was yesterday because we're just starting the new year. Just saying. You know. And I I do like I understand why you would think going back to him might be a good idea, because it's comfortable, you're used to it. And when you're used to toxic, it's hard to break that habit. I get it. We all have habits that are hard to break, and connections with people that are also pretty hard to break. So, I am not mad at you. I'm just sad with you. I'm just confused with you, because this isn't the first, second, or third time that you've let him go and promise yourself that it was for good. This is like the 10th, 12th, maybe even 15th time. So I'm kind of just thinking, like, what is going on, girlfriend? I don't know. And then there was that really nice guy that you were talking to for a brief moment. And please don't tell me he was too nice. It wasn't that he was too nice. It was that you're not used to nice. So any type of nice is just kind of like a sensory overload for you. Trust me, I know. When I was with, we don't speak of his name, I felt the same way. Nice guys were last on my list. Why? Because I was used to being talked down to. I was used to having to give an attitude, having to defend myself, having to, just the nonsense. You get so used to and so caught up in that type of relationship and just like normalizing it, because that becomes your reality, right? But you have to realize, the same way that I realized, and the same way you realize when you are in those strong moments, that does not have to be your reality, and you can move on. Like, this. You can move on. You just choose not to. And that is where I get frustrated, because I know that you have what it takes. You're so strong, and you are also smart. You don't need him. And you don't need him, but for some reason, you cannot help yourself but to fall back into the same patterns with, oh boy. And I feel like he's very manipulative, and we know this about him. He even had me believing that he was a good person and had your best interests at heart. But then as you continue to talk with him and see his patterns and really see him for who he is, you realize, no, it's all about him and his own self-gratification. That's all it is. Don't get me wrong. It's time for contour. Really, do not get me wrong when I tell you I understand. I do. I get it. I know you do love him, and that just shows your heart. That just shows your capacity to love and to take, just to endure whatever it is that you're willing to just endure all of this because of love, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, my words get away from me sometimes when I'm frustrated, because I feel like we've had this conversation so many times, and I'll have it 1,000 times over with you. But I don't want you to have this conversation all the time, because I want you to realize your worth before it's too late and I'm beating a dead horse. That would really suck. Anyway, I'm gonna go with this shade, because this almost gives you like not only a bronze but also a blush. It has a tint of pink in it, and it's perfect for your complexion. So let's just go right ahead. Ooh, perfect. Yeah, it's looking really nice. So yeah, I don't know, like, what do you think is going to change this time around with him? If you were to give him that chance. You guys are just, like talking again? said, are you in a relationship? Oh, I'm gonna scream. No. Okay, thank God. I'm gonna put some on my cheeks. Yeah. Please, you see what I mean? Perfect. But, like, a relationship with him is not what you need, babe. Seriously, you don't need that. It's like literally the worst decision you can make right now. I'm gonna put this in the middle of your nose, okay? Okay, cool. Okay, so I just want to put this on your lips. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna take some first. Anyway, listen. It's not even that I want you to find somebody else right now. Like, I don't think that's the goal. I think that the goal should be to seriously focus on yourself and having fun again with self. Like, honestly, go like this. Perfect. Honestly, think about the last time you've had moments to really celebrate and enjoy and embrace who you are as an individual and not having to stress him. Like, my whole thing with you is like, when you get in a relationship, you tend to consume yourself with just everything that that person needs, everything that that person wants. Everything about that person matters more to you than yourself. That's where I have an issue, because if it's a nice guy, it's still not okay. If it's a bad guy, it's even worse, because he's gonna love that about you and he's going to take advantage of you because he knows he has you wrapped around his finger. And that is not fair. Now, I just feel, this is for your eyebrows, by the way. It's from Revlon. Yeah, actually, I got this from my mom. It's a color tint. It's a brow tint, excuse me. But anyway, look at the color. It's really not giving like my color, but your brows are lighter, so this should actually work really nice for you. Yeah, perfect. I love it. It looks really good. It looks really good. Let me do the other eyebrow. And I do have an eyebrow gel so that it could stay for the whole night. Dude, it looks really effing good. But anyway, like I said, like, I just feel like you focus way too much. This is the brow tint, sculpting mascara gel. It's good. I like it. This one is a little bit darker tint, which would be nice contrast. Okay, so anyway, focus on yourself, have fun, and actually have fun. Like, not looking at your phone trying to figure out if he's looking at your stories, not looking at your phone trying to figure out if he's going to contact you, not looking at your phone trying to see where he's at. You know, just all of that, leave that behind you, because it's just like, when are you gonna let that go and realize that it sucks to be in that situation? I've never seen you happy looking at your phone wondering what he's doing. Obviously, why would you be happy about that? I would hate not knowing what my partner is doing and feeling insecure about it on top of that. It's like, really? Like, not only are we way too old for that, like, we are really just, I feel like we're too mature to be in immature situations. Do not place yourself in immature situations. For what? For what? For a man? Like, especially if he's not gonna act like a man. Yeah, I'm good on that. If you can't be a man, I forgot about this almost. This is Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist, up to 16-hour wear. I'm planning on it being a long night. So, close your eyes, please. Okay. 3 pumps. That's all you need. Your face looks flawless, girl. You look damn good. Okay. thing left is your hair. So let's get this brush. What do you love about him? If you can honestly answer this question and make me feel like, oh my God, that's so beautiful, then I will shut up about him. Okay? Okay. Sweetie, it sounds to me, and I've told you this before, that the things that you love about him have really nothing to do with how nice he is to you. It's more like looks. So, are we being a little bit shallow here? Looks over pure joy. I had a feeling. I knew it also had to do with intimacy in that way. But the thing is, are you having a spiritual connection with him at all? Do you feel like you guys have conversations that make you feel like you have something in common? Does he make you feel like you're growing as a person? Does he feed your soul? Because if it's just sex, I'm gonna say no. And it also sounds like you only like him when you're both drinking. What's his sober personality? I've seen it. It's dull. It sucks. I don't even like his drunk personality, honestly. He's just not even cool. I don't know, girl. Anyway, I'm gonna leave your hair down because it does look really nice the way that it is right now. I'm actually gonna spray some of this in your hair for a nice finish. Perfect. Okay, beautiful. And I am gonna put these pins. They're gonna look really nice. Girl, we're gonna have a really good time today, and you're gonna realize you sound ridiculous right now. Yeah, 2023, this is not the vibe, man. Okay, good. There's one, and there's two. Perfect. Now, I'm gonna spray this, and I'm gonna get you a drink because you need one. You need a wake-up call, and I think red wine is just a trick. Okay, so fairy tale. Let's envision your fairy tale life without him, with a better man who can provide you sex and also like personality. Yeah, that would be great. I think that's what the next best thing is. It's not always just about sex. And I can't believe you would even say that, because I do remember you complaining about a lot of different things having to do with that area. I feel like you're just blinded right now because you miss having intimacy with someone. So don't get that confused. Okay? Anyway, I'm gonna get you wine. I'm just gonna change my outfit, honestly. I feel like I look really nice. But I'm gonna change, get you your wine, put on some music, and we're gonna leave in like 30 minutes tops.